okay, word on the street is that they got so many things going on. The conversion rate of Snow, they got a new Von Miller out. We're going to go ahead really quickly and check out that price, see what's going on with it, see if we're going to be spending that kind of coin on Von Mizzle for shizzle. Because, you know, we got to get him. We got to power him up. That dude is one of our studs, but I ain't spending but a certain amount for him. Like, I'm not going that crazy about it. So, somebody got him at 1.2. Yeah, okay, bro. All righty then. What's going on, everybody? So we're back, and this is the only one that's listed right now. And seriously, right here, bro, I'm not going to spend 1 million coins for this guy, but I'll spend about 700, 800K because I'm going to need him for the upgrade. But there's so many other things that are going on, all right, that we have to go over as far as the Snow conversion and everything like that. I'm very, very happy that I didn't go crazy and start buying up a lot of Snow. A lot of us thought that because it was so expensive to get Snow initially, that EA would give us a positive ratio as a return rate, but it's actually 2 to 1 going the opposite way. So you're going to get half of the amount of Snow in training. Yeah, I know, it's kind of wild, but it is what it is. EA Sports, bro, it's in the game. So what we're going to talk about right now is, first of all, we're going to go to the actual card, and we're going to look at what he's going to be as far as, you know, once we power him up. But I don't really visualize people spending that amount of coin for Von Miller at this point. I don't really think that he's going to be sought after like that. So we're not even going to budge on that. Like I told you, 700, 800K when he comes down a little bit, we'll think about that. All right. So pretty much this is what he's going to be. All right. When you get him to this point right here, he's going to be 92 speed. On the D line, he's going to still have all the other things with the block shedding and stuff like that. So he'll be good along with Khalil Mack at 91 speed as our ends, and then we'll move forward with that amicably. All right. Now, there's other information I want to get out to you guys so you understand exactly what's going on. All right. This is the situation. They're going to be putting out a special set later today, January 3rd, 2019, for your final conversion of Snow. So whatever Snow you have left, you guys can, you know, go ahead and see what's good with it. But based on the conversion rate that they gave, the market is probably going to turn pretty badly. I'm going to go ahead and look at some of the things that are going on with it. But now that everybody knows that they're getting half of the value in training points, what most people are going to be trying to do right now is try to get cards and get rid of them because holding them won't make any sense. Just remember this, though. I want you guys to keep in mind. The cards that we're going to keep, like, remember, I got lucky and I pulled a Julio Jones and I pulled Lane Johnson, right? Remember, people are going to still need these cards after the promo. So right now, if you go ahead and look at their prices, right? Let's go ahead and look at Lane Johnson, right? You see how his price range is here? He was at 360 like a day ago, like 360, 380. Julio Jones was at like 360, something like that. These cards are going to go up in value, in my opinion, once you're no longer able to use Snow to get them. So I guess what EA is trying to do is let people spend off all their Snow now. Because look, he was at 360 the other day. So everybody's gone up. And again, once they are not able to be, you know, to get a completed, like, you know, randomly from the sets that are in the store, their value should raise because people are going to still need them for power-ups. And those are not limited cards. So you can't use training for those. All right. You know, the training option is for limited cards, you know, primetime performers, things like that. So you won't be able to do anything with it. So as you look over here and try to estimate what's going on, a lot of the values are going to be varying right now. We're going to take a look at the market, try to understand exactly what you're going to be looking forward to. But with what I have right now, because I know that conversion rate of Snow is going to go to training, I'm going to have to bet on the fact that people are going to need them for the power-up. And that's the only reason that I'm keeping them. Because it doesn't make any sense otherwise. You see what I'm saying? None of it will make sense because obviously a 94 Anthony Barr is going for 9,000 training. So if they're going to give us half of what it is, when you look at the Snow value, we're going to lose. You know what I'm saying? That's the dangerous game that I'm playing right now. That I'm going to have to figure out how we're going to work that out because he's 5,200 Snow, so we're going to get half of that. So that's like 26 for training. That's not going to be a good look for a 95 going to 26. But I don't think that that's going to really matter for the people that are trying to upgrade Lane Johnson. And again, at this time, I don't think that there's any other way that you can actually power them up unless they're limited to use training points. So that's where I am with it right now. All right. Do we get rid of them now and just make another 1 million coins? Like, do we rush it or do we wait it out? I'm going to wait it out. As of the date that the promo ends, they confirmed that on January 7th, 2019, the promo will end and everything will be converted, over to training points 2 to 1. All right, that'll be the ratio. And again, I know a lot of you guys are raging about the ratio, but I don't know what you guys expected. Some of you guys thought that EA was going to be Santa Claus in the new year. No, it's not going to happen like that, bro. Like, I understand that some of you guys are going to be very upset. I'm going to be getting a lot of wild things. Let me know your feelings, bro. I understand, bro, because the snow was so wild in price. Everybody is not going to be happy about, what's going on. I understand that. That's pretty much something that EA has to expect with it. But again, when you look at what's going on right now, you do still have the option. You can see some people are getting rid of their lower overalls with, whatever the snow value is, they're getting rid of them. You still have the option to be able to get certain things for the value. He went up a little bit. He was at 260 yesterday, so he went up a little bit to like 30K. But just looking at everything that's there, I don't know if how exactly the market is going to be heavily affected by it, because these guys are still pretty cheap. He was 450 yesterday, so he went up a little bit, but that's still pretty cheap. A lot of you guys that are using Ed Reed, that's still relatively cheap. It's no way, even with the fact that you're getting half of the training, it's still no way possible that people are not going to need these cards to continue to power the cards up when they are no longer available. And that's what I'm banking on. Now, I could absolutely be wrong, and I have no problem being wrong if I'm going to be wrong, but that I'm going to hold on to my stuff. I'm not going to panic and know that they're going to go half. I'm going to look at the namesake of the card. All right. And I'm going to just say, you know what? People are going to definitely want to get a Lane Johnson. People are going to definitely want to get a Julio Jones powered up. And I'm going to give it that time period, because realistically, you guys might ask, like, how much do I think that it possibly would go up? Because right now you see Julio Jones is at 430. Lane Johnson is about like the 450 range. How much? You see, that's where it gets technical. Because remember, right? If I decide to sell it before the 7th, it might go up even more before then. Because again, the more information that comes out, as soon as you go to the auction house and you start to look at the prices, you can kind of determine what's going to happen. I just don't. The thing about it is because it's half of the snow and the training is going to be so low correlated to it, I do believe that EA is going to have to do something else to kind of balance it out. Because it just seems stupid that you can go and look at Anthony Barr, a 94 overall, for like the same price if you're just looking for training, and then you look at a snow card. What are you going to really hold that value to? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like what are they trying to hold that value to? Because it doesn't make any sense. But look, you can still see people are buying the cards. Maybe somebody wants to power them up. Maybe somebody wants to, hold on to them, probably try to do something else with it. I don't see why you would spend this for any of the 96 overalls, because they're all relatively priced the same. But again, I think what happens is anybody with the power up logo in the top left corner, I think that that's what's going to influence the market afterwards. All right. I don't see how they're going to be able to go lower just because their training point differential is half. Because people are going to still, again, you're going to want that card, especially people that are waiting for the price to go down or whatever. We have to, it's just like the stock market. We have to estimate what we think is going to happen. I just don't see how it's going to be the same price when it's no option for you to re-roll inside the store and everything, and you just want that specific card, and there's no other way for you to get it other than to pull it. I really just don't see how you're going to be able to do it. So with that being said, if you guys have any of the solos, what I'm going to recommend is anything else that was left as far as the solos and everything like that to do, I'm going to recommend that you get as much done as you want, like, whatever you feel that is going to help your team. Some of you guys didn't complete a lot of the zero chills challenges. Some of you guys that do the snow beast. Remember, if you wanted to complete the Steve Atwater, if you think that he's going to be a better card, because I was thinking about spending the coin on this guy or buying the actual card of Derwin James, because, obviously you get the chems on it, but the rookie premier cannot. I got to figure it out. But either way, it's going to be the same price. Only issue is you're investing 200 into a nat. If you go Atwater, if you go after Derwin James to get the ability, if you were one of the viewers that my veterans that have the rookie premier, at least you'll be able to sell the card if you go and buy it. If you invest in that Steve Atwater, you're just giving away coins. So if you're not going to keep Atwater for the entirety, then I wouldn't recommend doing that. All right. And for those of you that are wondering, what is this guy talking about with the rookie premier? I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. When you go to the rookie premier card, you can't add chems to them. All right. You just get the upgrade. So I'm going to get the free upgrade, but I can't add a chem. And some of you guys that are my newer viewers were asking about that. Like, Gmia, can you explain that? Absolutely, I can, bro. Anything for you guys, man. This is what it is. When you click on it right here to upgrade, you're not going to get the physical and all the other stuff that goes on. You're going to get a scheme, and that is it. If you buy the card, if you buy the Snow Ghost or Ghost Stow or the Ghost of Snow Madden or whatever EA is calling it today, if you buy that card, what's going to happen is you will now get the ability. Same thing goes to Saquon Barkley. It's the same thing. I'm going to show you that really quickly also. My second string running back, Saquon. The same thing goes for him as well. You're going to be able to upgrade him and give him the red chems as well. But because he's a rookie premier, you can't naturally do it because EA hasn't given us the option to do it. But while the prices get lower, if you were going to invest, I would probably invest now. Now, another thing that's bad about it, they don't have power-ups. All right, so you're just buying the card for what it is, and that's it. Remember, Team of the Year is very close. I'm going to be touching on that later when they release all of the Team of the Week. If you guys want me to go in depth with the Team of the Week when it's released, just write TOW. What is it? TOTW in the comments, and then I'll know that you guys want me to go over it. And I'll definitely hop on and get some information out about that for you. But I just want to make sure that I point this out. When you look at the Ghost, right? I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. When you go to the Ghost of the Future, you're going to see these guys. They're 94 overalls. But they have the ability to get the chems that your rookie premieres don't. So what I was saying is the Steve Atwater situation that I'm dealing with, I got to figure out what I want to do with it. Because look, right now he's at 300K. Earlier in the week, okay, he's at 300K too. Earlier in the week, he was at like 260, 250, whatever, right? Do I want to invest in this knowing that it's going to lose value very shortly, but I'll gain like +2 speed because I'll get a physical chem? Or do I want to just wait it out? Or do you want to go Steve Atwater and just dump in the amount of whatever this is, 290, to use that snow to power him up? Because Atwater is going to be around that rate of about like 3,600 or so. It's like some weird number like 3,600 or something like that to fully power up any of the snow beasts. So those are things that you have to decide within the next 3 days. How do you want to go about doing this? Is that logically something that makes sense to you? But if you do want the additional chems, and some of you guys think I'm being cheap. It's not about being cheap. It's about being smart because Team of the Year is very close. So realistically, they're going to release cards that are way, way more souped up than this card. And then I'm going to have to make a decision at that point. But I really don't have an imminent decision to make because he's not a power-up. So whatever the card is, that's what the card's going to be. So I'm going to have to pay the same rate anyway. So why rush it? Same thing with Saquon. Like, why rush it? It doesn't really matter. They might release another card that I really want, and I'll go that route. All right? So, in conclusion, the ratio 2-to-1, half. Whatever your snow is that you have left, you're getting half of that in training. I understand. Let it all out in the comment section. I want to see your rage. Let me know if you're upset, you're disappointed, all that good stuff. Hunter Henry and Von Miller are the new Primetime performers, just so you guys know that. And pretty much, like I said, Team of the Week 16 and 17 will be released later today. And also, in addition to that, what they're going to do is give us like a final snow conversion set, which I will get back to you guys with the information as soon as it's released. I want to thank everybody for watching. Feel free to go to my homepage on GmiasWorld on YouTube. Click on that GmiasWorld Gaming, subscribe. GmiasWorld Podcast, subscribe. Join the family. We're going to be doing it big for 2019, and I would love for all of you guys to be a part of it. Until next time, one love.